things are heating up pretty quickly. XRP pumped into the 2021 highs zone. And right now, watch the market. It's going parabolic and it's showing you some signs which you should not miss. And the market is kind of arguing the point that there is four more right now in front of you. You're watching a lot of different assets trying to push higher and going into the parabolic zone. Especially if you look at XRP, the idea is it was showing you a bullish divergence 2 days back when it was at $1.3. Say if you were here, you already saw what we talked about. When the price was still below the breakout, we talked about a macro breakout. As soon as we broke higher, we talked about the higher targets. Remember, cyclical targets, cyclical entries are huge. And we had this 15 days back saying, guys, watch, we are about to go higher. Now we are 150% up in just XRP. Look at that market. The market is showing you something. What? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Watch XRP to Bitcoin and that tells you a story. Meaning how high XRP is about to go. But how high XRP is about to go against Bitcoin while Bitcoin is already in the sky. That means it is going to be absolutely a huge ride from here. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. We are looking at opportunities, opportunity zones. Understand we are here. We are riding the market to the upside. Watch. We are up 105% in the copy trading and we went through 156 trades. That's a lot of trades for just 40 days, but that's a decent ROI. But remember, if you do look at the copiers and how they're doing, we have 90 of them there and all of them are happy that they are here. Those with very low leverage, yeah, they're doing 100% plus. Perfect. That's how I would do that. Those with higher leverage, they're already 10x up. But I don't prefer you do that because if the market kind of scratches with a little bit of correction, boom, some of your gains are gone. But there are people who are 8x. That means a little bit lower leverage. And it's still high leverage for me, but not for them. It completely depends on your risk tolerance. If you're putting in a small amount and then going highly levered, this is okay. That's a gamble. But there are people who took it seriously. I mean, honestly, really seriously in the copy trading. And as you can see, they went on with a decent amount, like $50,000 is a decent amount. And now they made $45,000 in 33 days. I mean, 90% return on such an amount in a month, that's a decent ROI, right? And we're getting to watch a lot of these happening. If you don't go with the decent leverage, this is what happens. So don't go highly levered. It can be dangerous. Other than that, watch how the market is performing. Those with small amounts, those with decent amounts, they are all at 100% gain. Meaning those who put 10,000, those who put 50,000. Now watch this. Those who put around 4,000, they are now 200% up. It's not a huge leverage compared to that 10x or 8x, but it is still a little bit higher than mine. But I would say that can be okay. If I'm going 2x and you're going 3x, yeah, most likely we'll survive, we'll go through, we'll take more number of trades together, and we are going to finish that. Now, we have 10 more spots left, and the bull run is just getting started. You'll see a lot of these micro corrections. That's my point here. You will see these kind of moves, then boom. Now, this is a 1 hour chart though. So you do have these patterns, formations after every single run up. So if you're scared of these micro drops, remember you will not be able to get these macro pops. Now, in one zone, which is the poppy zone for XRP, you don't actually step back. Yeah, because the monthly now entered the overbought region. That means you really don't have much of a selling pressure here, and you are at all-time highs for XRP since 2018. Whoa, that's a long time. 2018, right? This is 2024, and you're now at the all-time highs range. Perfect. Now, question is, how soon from here are we going to make it to the real all-time highs? So the primary question becomes like this, and when you plot that on a monthly, you're already in that territory because you never had a candle close above that, and you now have a more market cap. So this chart illustrates more supply coming into the market and this buying volume. Who the hell is buying XRP like crazy right now? Think about that. We've been in this market. We've been buying throughout. So we are not reflected in any of these. We already bought in and our average is very low. Now it's a ride zone for us. And say you're already in the market, you're enjoying the returns. What should you be looking at? What would you think about your profits? Yeah, it's good. It's looking good. I'm getting a lot of messages saying, Dan, I'm back to a millionaire status. My crypto portfolio hit $1 million. I'm riding to 5 million. I'm watching a lot of these. But what I would like to highlight is that always keep the measured moves in your mind and think some people, at least institutional traders or whales, would start taking profits. So you have a macro move of 30x, true, but you also have a conservative of 7 to 8x. So when you have this 7 to 8x and you're plotting that, remember, you're getting closer and closer, which means another 260% from here, XRP should be hitting one of that price ranges. Now, what do that mean? At what price level would be a lot of selling pressure entering the market? So let's put that 250% into the price action and see where you should be starting to think about big chunks of profits. So one chart argues by $6.5, you should be taking some of your profits out of XRP. So that's one. Yeah. Now we go to the next one, which is a 30x after that breakout. Fine. Let's extend that. That takes you all the way up to $1 trillion plus in XRP and a 13x from where we are now. How practical is that? Let's check. Because in crypto market, there is nothing impossible. It goes parabolic, it goes nuts. But we, the SI family, should be logical. We should be watching the market. If the market says I'm topping out, it's topping out. If the market says I'm not topping out, it's not topping out. Yeah. So till that time, it's your responsibility to ride. So that means that plot, the optimistic plot, goes to 60. That's a big number. To be honest, that's a big number because at that point you're arguing from the bottom of this cycle here, XRP is running up 220x. Do I think it's possible this cycle? Odds for that looks very bleak. I would rather argue you're going to come up here around $16 to $20, but divergence is all that matters. If you have a negative divergence on a 3-day chart, be careful. If you have a negative divergence on a weekly chart, take 80 to 90% of your profits and stay out. Market will play with your emotions. There is no other way. The dominance, Bitcoin dominance, is giving you the story narrative right now. It reached one level of support. If If you break through that, it is going to be a macro, huge burst in the altcoin market. Remember, the weekly candle close is coming in soon, and it's coming in hot. I mean, I truly mean it. Look at this. If the market is about to push to the downside on a weekly candle close, because remember, it's also the monthly candle close coming. And if you make this a bearish engulfing candle with such a big turnaround in volume, that's huge, guys. I mean, if you don't understand that, look at the RSI. Does that convey a story? I mean, this is all that you need to know. From 2014, 2015 to this point, that has been a macro resistance. And that kicked off a lot of alt season. I mean, of huge seasons like 2017 and something like 2021. Everything started from that point, which means at this point, you're going to see big movements coming into the market. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to ride those? And if you are new to trading and you don't know anything, this is automatic, right? I take a trade, it comes into your portfolio as well. I sell, it comes into your portfolio as well. So the data is clear. The numbers are clear. 90% win rate after taking 156 trades. It's not one trade, it's not two trade, it's not luck. If you do it once or twice, yeah, maybe there's a lot of luck involved. But when you're repeating something, it's skill sets and the almighty working together. Now, I would argue 90% almighty and then 10% skill sets. But in this market, it doesn't matter how much skilled you are, you won't get this amount of win rate when everything is over and you're going down. It would be 60%. It would go back to 60%. I know that. So this 2-3 months, it's your time to wrap that profits up, put it into your bank, be ready to buy the properties, the gold, everything, hard assets. The time is coming. And remember, as soon as crypto goes through the nuts, you'll have a lot of exits off ramps to buy things, gold, and buy rubbish things. Maybe Lamborghini. They'll start accepting crypto. But don't go for that, guys. Unless it's just 5 to 10% of your exit, the portfolio, the profit, don't go for that. If it's 20% above, don't do stupid things. From here, it's thinking about the exits, but as well as preserving and growing that wealth. I'm watching you guys hitting millionaire status, and I'm happy to ride that with you. I'm not stating where I'm now, but I'm really happy to be holding on to this asset right here, right now. But I can say one thing. I'm at the highest of my net worth right now in last 7 years. I'm so happy that we are riding this together in SI family. All these calls, it was honest from my end. I saw people looking at the charts and saying, whoa, that helped me hold on to this asset. That helped me push the price back up to this level. Now, friend to friend, brother to brother, sister, as a brother, I'm telling you this. Think about this. If you haven't taken profits already, your average in XRP is 0.2, 0.25, and you're already kind of, decent profits, and you have low liquidity outside the bank, take something out. Keep something out. I mean, if there is an emergency, you don't need to sell your crypto. You want to have something there to cover those emergencies. So take your emergency fund. First, do that. 2, go for a medical insurance, life insurance, whatever you can. Secure your family's side. And then focus on the bull market. Get proper sleep. On this side, I'm not getting any sleep. I'm tired. But I know this 2 months, 3 months, you guys need me. And that's why, now you see the community here, the messages, I've cleared it. I went through hundreds of messages and cleared it. On Telegram, I still have some pending. I'm going through all of it. But I'm so happy, extremely happy to see a lot of different people hitting big numbers in the trading group. And one-on-one communication, the messages, I'm watching how it helps people take decisions in the right end. All that you need is that question. Danny, what do you think? This is my portfolio. This is my trade. And I give you my thought process. You process it and you end up in the right place. So if you received value, smash that like button. And if you want to join the Scientific Investor family, use that link in the description below. All the slots are getting sold out so quickly that the bull market is rushed. So the one-on-one sessions are being booked like crazy. Next, I think 30 days is already pre-booked. It's too crazy times. But if you want to join the party before the FOMO region, euphoric region is in, time is now. So that's it, guys. I'll meet you on the next video. Bye for now.